I call the Committee on Advancement and External Affairs to order, and it is great to see you all in person.
Yes.
Our esteemed chair, Trustee Cortez Vasquez, could not be here today, so I am lending a hand as vice chair of the committee. We will address the actions of the policy item. Policy item A1 is a resolution requesting the acceptance of an anonymous gift of $200,000 to the City University of New York. I now call on Vice Chancellor James Gallo to provide further background on this item.
Good evening. An anonymous individual gave $200,000 to support the 7 community colleges at CUNY. The $200,000 will be allocated for scholarship support. It will be distributed equally amongst the 7 colleges, and this individual has no prior affiliation with CUNY.
The last anonymous donation we got was in cash this month.
This was a physical check. Which
Let me just move the item. All right. I move the approval of policy item A1. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay. Motion carries. Policy A2 is a resolution requesting the name of John Bellavacqua, a student athlete Hall of Fame at Queensborough Community College. I now call on Vice Chancellor Gallo to provide further background on this item.
Thank you. Over 115 members of the Queensborough community have supported the John Bevilacqua Student Athlete Hall of Fame. We've raised over $25,000 in his name. Tragically, he passed away due to complications from 9/11, and his partner is Christine Mangino, and I enthusiastically support this.
I move the approval of policy item A2. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So moved. Policy item A3 is a resolution requesting the name of the Paul Rothman Classroom at Baruch College. I now call on James Gallo to provide further background on this item.
Thank you. Mr. Rothman's a alumnus of the class of 78 from Baruch College, where he received his MBA. He generously gave $100,000 to the Baruch College Fund for unrestricted use. He's been an active member of Rotary for over 25 years and has been involved with Baruch for many years as well.
I move the approval of policy item A3.
Second.
Do I have a second? Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, all in favor? We
Aye.
have. Motion carries. Policy A4 is a resolution to accept a gift from the estate of Mary Carlucci to Hunter College. I now call on James Gallo to provide further background on this item.
Mary Carlucci is an alumna of Hunter College, class of 52. She bequeathed $200,000 to Hunter College to be used without restriction, and that's it.
I move the approval of policy item A4. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Policy item A5 through A11 are resolutions requesting namings at the Leon and Toby Cooperman Library at Hunter College. I now call on James Gallo to provide further background on these items.
Thank you. The Leon and Toby Cooperman Library, I had the pleasure of visiting recently, and it really is a first-class facility. Let me go over some of the namings. Carol Goldberg and her husband have generously supported Hunter with over $1 million of support over the years. The first resolution is to name a faculty office there in their name. May Rubin generously left an estate gift of over $6 million to Hunter. Hunter will be allocating $500,000 of it to this initiative. Virginia Hatley and Stephen Swiek, thank you, have supported this initiative with over $100,000 to support renovations on the 5th floor. Stephen and Kathy Weinroth, longtime supporters. Kathy is the current chair of the Hunter College Foundation Board, are supporting this initiative as well. We will be naming a faculty office in their honor. The Marie Caldwell Memorial Terrace on the 8th floor is one of the best pieces of real estate I've seen in the CUNY portfolio. I encourage everyone to visit at some point. They have, it is being named in his wife's honor, who passed away, with over $1 million gift. Joan and Bill Grabe are naming a reading room. They have already made a gift of $1 million, and they will give another $1 million to support this initiative. Professor Shirley Rapps is a longtime faculty member at Hunter. She has supported this initiative with over $400,000. She retired as chair of the Hunter College Biology Department after a 32-year career. And I encourage everyone to visit the library when they have a chance.
I move the approval of policy items A5 through A11. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. With no more items on the policy calendar, I would now like to address the information item on the agenda. As you know, today is the first meeting under the new committee structure. As part of the restructuring work, each committee will operate under a new committee charter to be discussed by each committee, then approved by the governance committee, and then sent to the full board for approval. Our agenda included this draft as an information item for discussion. Are there any questions or comments at this point?
Can I request for more explanation for the committees, for the second duty and responsibilities, where the committee shall study, develop, and recommend policies and plans for a broad program of public relations, etc.?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
I want to understand what is the part in which the committee study, develops, and recommends policies mean concretely for this committee.
I will refer to
You're
Ann.
requesting clarification, and we will we'll email it to you from the board secretary's office.
Mhm.
Thank you, Deputy Secretary. Okay. Are there any further questions or discussions? And as we know, Secretary Gail Horowitz is available for any questions or comments. With no items on the agenda, I move to adjourn the meeting. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, very good. Have a good evening.
You too.
Madam Chair?